Morning guys, fresh week. Hopefully we can get some good trades this week. Currently 5:45 in the morning. Main watch is New Zealand dollar CAD. So yeah, good opportunity on that. Hopefully we can take some good trades and see if we can get out this drawdown. Slow day today, no trades taken. US dollar CAD, again, this is what I was looking at. Played out to a T. So again, happy with the analysis. However, the reason why I didn't enter was purely because of the risk reward. Look, if you would have seen in the last episode, check it out if you haven't. I said I need to ensure that I'm taking bigger risk reward trades because my strike rate has been low. My strike rate at the minute is 44%, so I need to have at least a 1 to 1.5 or 1 to 2. New Zealand dollar CAD, as I was looking at this morning, again, we're pulling back to the area now, so potentially could be an entry. I've just got to be careful of the time because it is 6:15. This trade has good risk reward if we can get an entry. If we can get a breakdown on this 5 minute, this trade does have very good risk reward, 2.54 to 1, which is what we like. Again, like you would have seen, good daily time frame. So yeah, everything's looking okay. We literally just entered short on this upon the breakdown of the 5 minute 50 and below that low. Again, continue with the trade. I marked this out and said this earlier. So yeah, we'll see how this develops. Good entry. It's a perfect trade, part of my plan, breakdown, retest, everything's perfect. So yeah, have to execute that. I can't allow this. Even if it loses, I have to take this trade. You can see I've just entered short in this position. It's on MetaTrader. You can see the risk is $246, so that's fine. Obviously, I risk 1% per trade, so 25,000, it's £250, so that's perfect risk. 543, which is pretty much just over 2%. So I'm sticking to what I said. Good risk reward. It's a 2.5 or pretty much 2%, 1 to 2. And it's a high probability setup because we're going with the trend, breakdown, everything's looking good. So even if this loses, if you look back in the previous videos of what I said I was going to do, wait for high probability setups, that's what I've done. Okay, just gone past 10 o'clock. Daily candles closed, guys, which is nice. Hopefully we don't get any issues with the spreads and get stopped out early. Obviously it's always a risk holding overnight, but overall it's still looking okay. Like I keep mentioning, can't control the outcome of this trade. This singular opportunity, I can't control the outcome. I've executed the plan, everything's ticked off as it should. I can't afford not to take this trade, so we'll see. Also, quick one guys, if you do get value from this video, please, all I ask is like, comment and subscribe. By subscribing, it's going to help this video get out to more people, and we're trying to show a real open, honest journey of what it's like to trade. There's so much rubbish out online. I'm showing my wins, my losses, a normal guy trying to get funding. So if you could help me out by subscribing, I'd appreciate it. Also, I've just added membership to this channel, so if you guys want to help support my journey of trying to get funding and creating this content, please check out the memberships. It would help me and you get value from it as well. So yeah, appreciate that guys. Let's get back to the video. Okay guys, we woke up to a 1% loss in this trade. Again, we'll review it. Overall, happy with the setup, 1% loss. Still up 0.3% from last month. So although it can be frustrating, you're sat there thinking, oh, I'm down now 3% on the account. Compared to last month, I'm still up technically. So there's some good opportunities today. We'll see what happens. Bit frustrating, guys. We missed this opportunity today. Again, it's frustrating when I'm missing these opportunities as we took the loss yesterday. But the problem was, again, my responsibility, something I'll learn from, but this one wasn't the highest probability setup on watch before it developed. I was looking at 2 others and they didn't provide an entry, so I didn't look, and then I looked, and by the time I looked, it had already gone off without me. So that's the problem when you trade a lot of pairs. It can be very good because there's lots of opportunity, but sometimes you'll narrow down a couple of pairs for that day, because if you have 5 pairs for pullback moves, you can't take all 5. So I narrowed it down to 3. They're the trades I need to be taking. I need to switch on and not be making these mistakes. Again, positives are that you can see the strategies playing out. They carried on from the areas I looked at. Everything was good, but I just didn't execute it. So yeah, it's Thursday today. It obviously took that loss yesterday. So hopefully if we get good opportunities for the rest of the week, we can get out of this drawdown, have a profitable week. Okay guys, update on the position. We're running okay, just a slight bit of profit. So yeah, it's looking okay. The only concern is 4 hours always our soft target, which is at these highs. So I have to be aware at this level. I've got to make a decision based on how price acts. But our main target again is the daily 20 EMA, which would offer quite a nice risk reward, 1.84. We've still got full risk on the table. Nothing's guaranteed. It's running okay at the minute, but we'll see. Okay guys, just gone past just before 11:30. Daily's closed, bullish. Looking okay, slight bit of profit. Again, the concerns, like I mentioned earlier, is how we're going to react at these highs. 4 hour 50 EMA and this high. So I'll manage my trade based on that. Okay guys, still in this position. It's Friday, 20 to 10, a couple of hours after London. If we break down below these lows, I'll probably look to exit. The 4 hour, we did reject those highs, so we do have to be careful. So if we do break down below the 1 hour 50, I'll look to exit. In 12 minutes, this candle's going to close. It's looking bullish, but we'll see. But again, my most optimum target for these pullback moves is the 4 hour 50. And look, we did reject it, so we have to be careful. So guys, just about to do a little run. I say little, I'm going to do a half marathon, 20k. Don't usually do much running, but sometimes I like to get a big cardio session in. I probably should train, but I do a lot of weight training. I'd say I'm relatively fit, so there's a nice little route that I do for 10k, so I'm going to do that twice. I've moved my stops just below these lows here, guys, because obviously it's a pullback move. Boys, approaching 10k, then just got to run all the way back from where I went. So yeah, doing okay. About 46 minutes in, so yeah. Guys, just got back from that half marathon. Foot's playing up a little bit. Not too bad. It was more difficult than the marathon before, but I think it's because of the hydration. It was quite hot outside. But glad we did it. And I've just got back and look at this trade. Pull back to the area, 1 hour 50. So we'll see if we break below these lows, then yeah, I'll get stopped for a slight, well, just under 1% loss. But we'll see how we reject, if we're going to reject this level or not. Like I mentioned yesterday, we're rejecting these highs. So that was that's the negative confluence, that's the problem. Euro pound trade selling off, didn't manage to get an entry, and also the risk reward isn't high enough. Like I said in the last video, I wanted to get at least a 1.5. I want to increase my risk reward. This is only 1.18, still perfect setup, daily bearish. Break retest of my key confluences, but yeah, not able to enter this one due to the risk reward. It's quite a high possibility that we might be holding this trade over the weekend. I'm not completely happy with that because there's more risk if you're exposed to it or if you're holding it over the weekend. But we're pretty much still at this area. Are we going to sell off or are we going to continue in our direction? It's now 5:45 on Friday, so it looks like we're probably going to be holding this over the weekend. When looking at the data on the FTMO dashboard, down negative 3.62%. So still a long way to go to get out this drawdown. If we lose this trade, we'll be down around 4% on the account. If we win this trade, we should be down only 1%. So again, the power of probability and the power of risk reward, it's a 2% trade if this plays out. So I've got to hold it and stick to the plan. Still, if I'm down negative 4%, not great, obviously, but again, I know the power of my strategy. If I have 1 or 2 trades, I can have a 1 to 3, 1 to 4 with a trend continuation move. I can have 1 to 2s, and if you get a couple of them, you're back up. So it's just withstanding, managing your risk, and ensuring that you're not making poor decisions during the drawdown phase. We've been in the drawdown phase a bit longer than I would have liked, but I can only trade based on my plan. A few errors that I've missed, a few trades that I have missed, but overall, trying to stick to the plan. So guys, probably going to call an end to that video now. I'll show the outcome of this trade in next week's vlog. There's not much going on. It's still around break even, hasn't really moved. We're going to be holding over the weekend. So yeah, stay tuned for next week's episode to see how this trade played out. And also stay tuned and keep watching for my journey, trying to get funding, trying to make mistakes and learn all in front of you guys, and hopefully my lessons that I learn can help you guys as well. So if you do get value from this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, check out the Instagram down below, check out the memberships if you're interested. And yeah, I appreciate the support on the videos, guys. You guys have been killing it, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.